Nothing like that, bro.
No.
He's got to have been made in like a Cuban lab or something.
Yeah, dude. He's built like you talk about Brock being built differently. Like Yoel Romero, you see him running, it's like that dude.
You know, when you bring up Conor McGregor's promos and how he talks in the press conference, is there more from someone that respects and is so well versed in the pro wrestling side of it? Is there more of like an authentic feeling that you can feel from Conor, knowing that it's like not scripted, none of this is written?
That's what I'm saying. Like his word, like the way he articulates things are not always great, but it's like he's saying what's on his mind.
And are you saying articulate because of the accent? Because of
not necessarily. It's like sometimes he's just like "fuck you," you know, just saying that, and like people will go crazy. Versus in WWE, like The Rock can say something very charismatic, but he's like saying like he's rhyming, he's saying sentences, like he's using catchphrases. Where like Conor sometimes it's just like every time he says stuff, it's not very like well thought out. I would say. It's kind of off the cuff.
It's a little quick and witty.
Yeah,
would you say that?
Exactly.
But it's almost like it almost always worked. It was like almost the exact
like your
right
wife
thing
sent
to
me
say.
DMs.
I loved it.
As his like ankle is snapped in half on the ground, Joe Rogan's like trying to get the interview.
Legendary.
Like Dustin Poirier is like celebrating, like holding his wife's hands, leaving the cage after a win, and Conor's just like desperately like, "Fuck you, your wife sent me DMs."
And you know what? I think we all love it so much is because it's so authentic. Like you've seen it not work.
Yep.
And like you know every time that he's saying it, like it's like what the fuck? Because like why would you risk looking this stupid if it doesn't work out?
Yep.
It's not scripted. You know it's possibly not going to work out. And man, I think this would just made that Conor era so great. And like I don't know if we'll ever experience anything like that again.
No, I mean, every time you say that, something big happens. I remember growing up a Yankee fan when Jeter retired. I'm like, there's going to be no one like Derek Jeter. There's never going to be a captain in New York Yankee history. And here we are, Aaron Judge, the captain of the New York Yankees in 2024. So, like, things happen, and there's going to be someone else that completely revolutionizes the sport. It'll just probably take a long time.
Hey, what do you think about Logan Paul and his entrance into the WWE
Love
pro
it.
wrestling universe?
At first, I was skeptical because I'm like, oh, great, a YouTuber who thinks he's the shit is going to come into this and get humbled. But I think Triple H would say this. I think John Cena has said this. I think anybody that's worked with Logan Paul thus far has said this. I don't think anybody has learned the game quicker in pro wrestling than Logan Paul has. With the lack of experience that he had going into it for what he's been able to do, he's an unbelievable pro wrestler. I mean, from a charismatic promo mic skill side, you knew he was going to be great because you know he can talk and you know he's going to be a hateable character just because he's a douchebag YouTube type dude. Like that's kind of his vibe, right? But like the actual in-ring wrestling, Pat McAfee said it on his show earlier today, actually, because Pat McAfee got into the ring and has wrestled matches for WWE. When your body hits that canvas, it's wood. Like there's no padding, there's nothing. When your body hits those ropes, it's like barbed wire. Like, it hurts. Like, you can't just get into this without, you know, blood leaving your body and you being all bruised up the next day. Like, it takes a long time to get your body used to that, like, get the ring rust off and have that muscle memory to know it's like, this is what we're going to be putting our bodies through. It's not easy.